Hey YouTube, I'm out here and I'm pissed off. You know why? It's because of the druidic people coming onto our turf, using weird spiritual meteorites and the like to establish a forest elemental on our park's property. What we're looking at here, it just looks like a refuse pile to the common man, but if you have any kind of a background in demonology, druid religions, that sort of things, you know, heathen faith, you can easily identify that this thing has been growing quickly. It's currently, I described it as a 4-4 forest elemental, and right now it's growing pretty darn fast. I mean, in the nearby future, we could deal with a serious druidic murder pact type of a thing going on, and this thing could, you know, spring right out of the ground and just start causing havoc. Causing havoc in a Christian nation, by the way. I'd like to clarify that. I was here about 2 days ago, and it was about yay tall, you know, from where my hand is down. I come back today, and it seems to have I don't know, maybe been fed children, something of that lack, and it's definitely grown significantly. It's been way too slow to see it, but if you come over here, you can kind of see it. See how it's, you know, this one side right here is scooting this way. It's because it's moving towards the west, and right now I'm tracking it at about you know, 2 inches a day. But I mean, before that it was moving, you know, a centimeter, a quarter inch, you know, 3/16 of an inch, that sort of a thing. Very slow movement, and then today is when it really took off. I imagine this thing probably speaks Gaelic, the gayest language in the world, or something to that extent. More or less what we're looking at, though, is a threat to, you know, national security. It's actually a serious problem that we might be looking at. These druidic people are coming down here, throwing meteorites on the ground and getting these things to grow. And also, I know this might sound completely insane, I'm less worried about that forest elemental, because look at this one. Do you see all that strange growth and plants? Look at this. Pretty insane what we're looking at here. But the thing that's the scariest about this thing is it wasn't here about 2 days ago. This thing shot up straight out of the ground. My guess is that it's been, you know, fed with Christian blood, because that's the only thing potent enough to make one of these sprout up that quickly. On top of that, look at this. Signs of druidic revenge. These big old whopping trees got cut down. I examined the rings, and they appear to be about 300 years old. Actually, specifically 333 years old. And that one's 333 years old. So what that means is you add up those numbers, and that's 666. And that's how we end up with this. The Druids saw these trees, and they got all worked up and immediately went into a blood pact. Began to sacrifice children. And, you know, we got a serious problem on our hands. These forest elementals are just coming up like wildfire out here. And if we don't do something about it, you know, have a little prayer meeting or something, I suspect that they could get as tall as those trees up there. And by that time, who knows how we could stop something like that. Anyways, YouTube, subscribe to my channel, you know, share this with your friends, and maybe pledge some money to the Israelites down there in Gaza getting blown up. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, we got to protect our faith. And we got to, you know, steer clear of these druidic, pagan, Muslim faiths, because they're perverting nature and they're perverting, you know, people. Anyways, bye YouTube. Thanks for watching.